Trello can be used to organize and manage a repeating workshop or course. And the case that we'd like to show you in this video, we use Trello to organize components of a 6-week co-taught online workshop that we offer each year. In this case, Trello is particularly useful for projects where co-instructors are maybe working remotely to each other and want to keep in connection, particularly because the workshop or course activities are changing weekly. Further, this can be of particular value when the workshop or course that's being offered is going to be offered again, and instructors feel it will be worthwhile to repeat a similar process in the future. Let's have a look at this board that we used for organizing and facilitating a workshop that we call the ISWO. You'll notice that columns are organized by weeks. So first we have a few columns here related to prep work, and then columns related to weeks 1 through 6. Cards on each of these weeks are organized by the tasks required of the instructors each week. And you'll notice that instructors have been added to particular cards by adding members. This allows us to keep track of who's responsible for what particular activity. Organization by week also allows us to keep track of student workload week to week. You'll notice that just by the number of activities listed here under week 2, we were better able to have a look at week 2 and what was being required of students in that week. Furthermore, you'll notice some of the colors and the banding here. This is representing the labels that we created. These labels are customizable so that we can make it particular to this workshop. What this allows us to do is filter for particular responsibilities. So if I was interested in what I'm responsible for, I can select my name and say I was most particularly interested in what videos I was responsible for week to week. I mentioned previously that this Trello board was particularly beneficial for enabling conversation between instructors who were remote to one another. Instructors can hold asynchronous conversations and share resources around specific tasks. Take, for example, this card of preparing an intro video for our workshop. Before the workshop began, instructors needed to prepare a script for the introductory video. The workshop coordinator posted a draft, which was a Google document, and then commented asking the other instructors to review the script. There was also the chance to pose a particular question and have some dialogue around what else might be added to the script, at which point we could use the collaborative document and the link provided here to make those changes in collaboration with one another. Finally, boards can be copied for future offerings of the workshop or course by selecting Show Menu and copying the board. We can create a new version which can then be edited. You'll notice that when the board was copied, there's the option to keep cards. However, previous activity and members are not copied, to allow for sort of a clean scaffold to start fresh with either new instructors or new activity. Overall, this video has demonstrated how Trello can be used to manage a repeating workshop or even a course where instructors are able to keep track of weekly activities, to communicate around those activities to one another, and then to copy the board for future offerings of the course.